Well, you're welcome back to the AM Club right here on MX24. If you're just joining in, you made the right choice. My name is Miriam Udwak Menta. We're about to get into a great conversation. It's April Fool's Day. In fact, let me try to see if I can get a background to this entire celebration. But we do have some, do I say stakeholders? What I was going to say after is not right, so I'm going to hold back on that one. But there's exciting things. There are exciting things coming up in the couple of days, and we want to get right into that before we get into our conversation for this morning. The Live Well Wellness Festival is where health meets lifestyle, bringing together fitness, mental wellness, nutrition, games, and community all in one vibrant experience. From energizing workouts to mindful moments, nourishing food to fun challenges, this is your space to reset, recharge, and reconnect with yourself. And I keep telling you, it's not with everybody else. Yes, you're networking, you're reconnecting with people is enough. It's time for you to sit with yourself and reconnect with yourself. A very necessary exercise, and I think you should be part of this one. Join us on the 4th of April, 2026 at the University of Ghana poolside. Show up for yourself. Show up for yourself, and that's what I'm asking you to do this year. You've done enough. It's been 90 days into 2026. Look at you. You're drained. You're tired. You're not sure whether you want to continue this journey. Well, join us on the 4th of April at the University of Ghana poolside. Let's reset, reconnect with ourselves, and continue the journey, because there's a lot of things to do in this year. It's absolutely free. And so I want you to show up in your best self to do this for yourself. Well, today, on a lighter note, we're starting the year or the month, the month, on a very, very light note. On the 1st of April, like I said earlier, we're discussing April Fool's Day. Pranks, fun or too far? Like this morning, what Augustine did to his mom is too far. Okay, it's too far. But guys, we're going to get into this conversation and see whether we should be preparing ourselves mentally or people should just take it easy on the pranks. Well, joining me this morning, Lexi, the comic award-winning comedian, and a brother, and of course, superstar. Also joining us is another comedian, Jefta Opoku. He's also an exciting figure. He's going to tell us whether he has done a few pranks already and how that is going. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Murray.
Hey.
Beautiful.
Murray.
Baby.
Mario.
Okay.
You see, I have the voiceover voice.
Voice. So do it again, let's see.
Good morning, baby.
So let me give a background to this conversation quickly before we get into it.
Go
The 1st of
ahead.
April, globally as April Fool's Day, is perfect for a fun, engaging lifestyle segment. No, like lifestyle conversation. But you can still keep it very, very, very connected. You can keep it clean. You can keep it perfect. Because you people like to go overboard. Now, I want to ask you, Lexi, what's the funniest prank you've ever pulled on 1st April? Like the one that when you think about it, like, yo, I really messed up on this one. But it was really funny.
Prank. I don't think I've ever pulled
You,
a prank. All I know is I've made my dad. No, it's not a prank. I just took money from him. Is that a prank?
you took money from
You
him
tell a lie and get money for. That's not a prank.
on April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not a prank, oh, it's
It's not a prank.
criminal.
I don't know. I feel it is too much of a joke to pull on somebody, because somebody tried it on me and I didn't like it. Somebody, yeah, I think I was asleep. The person, that was secondary school days. The person said my dad is having a meeting with the school headmaster,
Uh-huh.
and I need to wake up and go because the way things are. And because I was in a sleep,
You just woke up
I
and
woke up
started
and I
going.
walked. I got there, and it is still like early hours in the morning, around 5. I'm like, why am I even walking? Only for me to come back. The room, everybody was like, April Fool. I'm like, why? Why would you even do that to me?
Yeah.
I wasn't really happy about it though.
Yeah,
So
so
ever since I said no, I am not.
you're not participating.
I'm not doing that. A lady also pulled one on me, like we should break up on
Ooh.
April Fool's Day. After 12, she was like, it's April. I said, me, I took it serious.
You
Yeah.
left that
Yeah,
girl.
guys, and I wanted to leave
You wanted to
you.
break
And I think about 18 years ago.
Yeah.
18
How
years
old are
ago.
you?
You get there. 8 years ago,
Uh-huh.
my younger sister,
Uh-huh.
when my mom went to give birth, I mean it was a 2nd April, so
Yeah.
the 1st April we couldn't find our mom.
Okay.
Okay, and my dad came that mommy and we're like that much of JGB,
Are you
no,
serious?
no, no, 1st April, 2nd April, between that time,
Yeah.
we that time April Fool something is there.
Was serious.
So we were all like that. Oh yeah, sure. Until in the evening, she brought my mom with our little sister.
Yeah.
But did you tell your dad?
No,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
my head.
Ah,
In
okay.
my head.
Uh,
Come,
but that's not April Fool. But you thought it was.
oh, I thought it was. So that
Oh.
between that period,
Yeah.
anything can
Oh,
happen.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Okay. So, but that wasn't a prank. Let's try another one. Have you ever experienced like a very terrible one? Like this morning, my the gentleman in the newsroom, one of my colleagues said that he went to his mom's room and said to her, you know, Abuwa nam name pan so. And mami hui and oh Johnny. Sad it mama heart attack. You know, some of these things. I mean, when I look at it, the reason why I don't participate like you, is because some of the pranks are just a bit too to the extreme. Like BBI or Mami. And when we're young, people were very wild on this
Well, I
thing.
think April Fool's Day has lost its that edge,
Yeah.
that thing, because it was really a big thing.
It was a big
way
thing, oh.
back. Like
Hey.
now, everybody just alert, so nobody pulls a prank on you. But now these Gen Zs, you know,
They couldn't be bothered.
I
well, the government is actually pulling a prank on us.
Hey.
So
What's that?
I mean, every government that keeps coming, they've done enough. So now, to us, everything
They
is a
keep
prank.
pranking you.
We don't take anything serious.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Lexi, I mean, I think the last time we're here, we're going to get into that conversation. But the last time we're here, we talked about the taxes and all of that. How is that going? Have you been able to push forward for
It's still the same, but we as individuals. I mean, I can speak for myself. Now I try my impossible best to meet them halfway because you can never dodge.
that?
So because until we collectively come together and say like we are trying to get the system to work in our favor. Me as an individual coming here to talk about it won't change the narrative because it's a law. GRA is just an enforcement agency. So if anything can change, it has to go back to Parliament for them to look at it again and change some stuff. So I recently I heard a conversation like that started. Committees have been set
Set
to
up, yeah, to look into
that.
it.
So we are just at some point if I get frustrated, I'll just
You talk about
check out. You know, I'll just leave the event thing for whoever to, because I think nobody wants to keep us in business. It's all about how government can take from us. But regardless, I'm tired talking about GRA.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. I think you are. I can tell. Okay, so back to the conversation for today. Where do you draw the line that this is a joke, this is a prank, it's too far, it's too annoying, it's funny? How do you draw the line?
When it involves the life of the person, that's where you draw the line. If it will cause the person's health or life, then you draw the line. Some people take it way overboard, you know. Like they can just say your mom has been admitted at the hospital. If the person, like the one you just said, if your mom has BP or something, he, that can trigger it,
Yeah.
and the next minute you will lose a life because you don't know the mental capacity of the person and how they can absorb some of these things. So you just need to know when and where to do some of these things.
Yeah.
Imagine you come and I prank you probably and say somebody is having sex with your husband, knowing very well that you are very keen on your relationship. You don't joke with your boyfriend.
How do you know
That's why
that?
knowing how well your boyfriend is good in bed, you can't afford to share that experience with another woman. You can just leave this microphone and say, guys, we are going for a quick commercial break, then and that's costing you your job. And I don't think that's what you want. Because when it comes to like that bit of your relationship.
Hey.
You don't mind losing your, then stop me because me I'm going.
Stop. Now you're going too far.
You need to
You're
stop
going
me.
too far,
Stop
Lexi.
me.
And once you start talking, you know.
I mean, there's no full stop. Oh. If they say, why did you say, I'm like, I'm a comedian. It was a joke.
yeah.
All I need to do is to apologize.
Yes.
And I think
Yeah.
some are too physical. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
some are too physical. Just imagine you open your door to enter your room and your husband, now we are on you today, so
Oh.
you have to take it, okay? Your husband is in the gloves and he punches you.
And
People
when you
do
get
that.
angry and they go like,
It's a
April
prank.
Fool.
Then you also punch back.
Yeah, because that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
We are going to punch back or cry.
You'll cry.
Cry uncontrollably. Yeah, because why will you punch me? What is this April Fool
April
thing?
Fool.
So they are praying. And then another thing is, you see the way you're able to fix your economy in front of your hair. I mean, the wig and things. Then you enter, let's say this studio, and there's a water or something.
No. That one there will have a problem.
That is where.
Lexi, what do you want to tell him? Nothing to tell. I can't do this. This is not about me. It's not about me, guys. It's not about me. Okay, so I mean, still on the issue of going too far, we've just been joined by Ojo. Ojo will have the intellectual answers to these questions.
And so what we have been doing there, it is not intellectual enough.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Hey,
That's not what I
Charlie.
said.
Ours was
Guys, we
intellectual.
will go for a quick
Commercial
breather.
break. Bye.
Now we have the intellectual in the building.
No. But you know what Ojo does.
Oh no,
right?
yeah.
Yes.
Leave it.
Good.
Man, good
Ojo,
job.
good morning. Hey, people should explain the mango thing to
It's
me.
an inside joke.
Yeah, you
We
won't
can't,
get
we can't
it.
say it on air.
Yeah.
Oh.
The real mango is in the mix
Yeah,
right now.
the father of
He's
all
Lexi.
mangoes.
Oh.
Yeah, mango.
Yeah.
He's the real mango.
It's like goat.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
saloon mango.
So Lexi gave an advice that in this life, you don't have to be a maize, right? You have to be a mango because there's a season for maize, and maize it doesn't keep long. So you have to be a generational thing,
Correct.
you know, like a mango. Mango can come in April and sometimes in December, so you have to be that.
And once it is planted,
Yeah, you don't have to cut it down. It will just keep coming.
Yeah.
When it's a mango season, it will just keep coming. But maize, once it dies, you
That's
just have
it.
to replant it again. Yeah.
So that's why. So you're mango.
Yeah, we are all
Ojo.
mangoes. Yeah.
Mango Mimi.
me mango buno.
Mango. Hi.
It's a prank.
Ojo, you got married.
Yeah. No, I'm not married though. I'm
then
just.
change your ring.
No, when
Well,
I'm
actually-
nervous,
Prank.
it's a prank. When I'm nervous, I just keep switching it and
Oh.
yeah.
Even this morning,
Pray that Tosca doesn't happen.
You know, it will never.
Now, I'm going to ask you the same question I've been asking them. Do you think people go too far when it comes to the April Fool's thing?
Yeah. Is it April Fool alone?
Oh, you think in life everybody go?
Yeah, they go too far. Some go too far. Yeah, some go too far. I remember one time a friend of mine told me we went to search for a job.
Yes.
We went for an interview and it was April Fool, but I it skipped me. So he called me that they picked us for the job. So I dressed up back in Kumasi. So I dressed up, went to the place. I sat there for like 3 hours. Then one person came to ask me, "Who are you looking for?" I said, "Well, I'm waiting for the boss." So the boss came. I went to his office. Said, "What am I doing here?" I said, "Oh, say my family Jumemuna." Said, "No, who told you that?" I said, "I for Jumem." Said my friend said, "Nah, your friend is lying." So I called my friend, pissed. He was like, "It's April Fool." Meanwhile, I'll spend 80 pesos on transport.
Yeah.
Back in Kumasi.
Yeah.
This was like 10, almost 12, 11 years ago. So I was so pissed.
No, I'll be
Some
really
people take it
upset.
too far.
Yeah, some take it too far
Yeah.
indeed. Now, have you ever seen any of these pranks or any of these jokes destroy friendships and relationships? Have you ever seen that before?
that one destroyed our friendship.
Yes.
Yeah, that one destroyed our friendship.
Yeah.
And
Give an example.
I've not seen others, but I've seen one which has destroyed the life of a person. Yeah, but it's a prankster on YouTube. His name is Vitali. Yeah, he's been jailed in Philippines right now
Yeah.
for life, because of a prank that he did. Yeah, so I've seen it destroy life. It's not Vitali alone. There's one guy too called James who's been jailed 9 years. Yeah, because of a prank that he did. Yeah, some take it too far, and it has destroyed their life. And some too have died because of pranks, because you don't know the person that you are pranking. You don't know the health problem that they have. Yeah, and there's this pranker. They just badge on you like, hey, and one person had a heart problem, and it just triggered, and the person died. Yeah, so this is what I have seen. But mid-year,
Because today, her producer said that she will give us thousand each.
It's a prank.
is there a prank?
No,
Bro,
It's a
that's too far.
prank.
You're taking that too far.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't believe you can give us thousands.
I can give you, but I've not promised anybody I'm giving you thousands.
Okay, so right now, promise.
Why would I do that?
But it's not a prank.
It's a prank.
Prank is not a good thing, so don't allow the prank to happen.
Yeah, but again, I'm saying on audio, but for us in the studio, how would you know if a prank is okay for someone? So, for instance, I have a friend who would never go to a comedy show. He would never go again, like in his life. And sometimes I try to like encourage him, like just go, come and see some of the Ghanaian comedies. Like, I'm not going because they make it about us. Well, he's a known face, so anytime he shows up at an event or a comedy show, the comedians take it up on him and try to make a few jokes, whether it's exciting or his experience has just been bad. So he wouldn't want to go to a comedy show. And I was asking him this morning, so what does he make of April Fool? He's like, it's just a very, for lack of a better expression, pardon my words, beep 10 is a stupid thing. Because he doesn't see the essence, like how it benefits anybody. And I sat and I thought about, like, I would want to agree with you, but it's a childhood ritual that we want to keep growing with it. So we want to entertain it. Now, to you, on both sides, whether it's the events thing or the prank on April Fool's Day, where do you know when to not do it to who? Like, at what point? I'm going to start with you, Lex. You've been here a bit longer.
I don't know your friend, but I think he should learn how to take jokes. Because if you can't come to a comedy show for people to pick on you, and April Fool too is a problem, then I don't know. Is he a politician?
He's a politician.
How serious is he? Is he a Jehovah's Witness? Oh, Charlie.
Life is not that deep, eh?
Come, have a good time. Because in every joke there is a victim. And so if he sat there and I was picking on Mimi Diaz, he would laugh to it. But because
No,
it
he
is...
said he just doesn't like the whole idea of picking on anybody.
So what should we do?
Do your thing. You the one
Talk
who
Your
about...
material and go.
Create
fictional characters.
But you want to compare us to the Trevor Noahs and the
Because I think it's not African comedian he has a problem. He has a problem with all comedians.
then he has a problem.
But I just said
He has a problem with jokes. He just can't
cannot
take
take
a
a
joke.
joke. Yeah.
Basically. And I think he should snap out of it because life is too short. Even God in his infinite wisdom
Oh, but
created some things for human beings. I think sometimes he's up there and he watches some of the things that happen to us and said he loves to it. But he deliberately does that so he can have a good time. So for you to... Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but
I wonder if I hear your voice at the back there again, you see what I'll do to you.
For real. So he should just...
Yeah.
But as you said, like, know as a comedian, even when you're on stage, you should know when to put a stop or like even start a joke with somebody. Me personally, I read energy. I can be in a room performing and I can tell who to pick on or who not to pick on, because some people when they come you can clearly see no, this energy would not work for me today. But there are some people today are there for a good time. Like they are just there for a good time. I was in Nigeria some years back for a show, and a senator came backstage to give a comedian, I think, ₦1 million, that when you go on stage, pick on me, let them know I'm here.
Yeah, they are big on that.
yeah, you came and slept at my place.
Yes. Where?
Then I know.
Yeah. Before I
Yeah,
went,
yeah.
yeah, he had a place at Chad.
Aish.
Yeah. So I had to pass the night because I had to catch a flight.
A flight in the
I ran
morning.
an Airbnb.
I didn't have to say this. You want them to know you've contributed to my
Because me
career.
right now, I'm wondering how that contributes to this conversation.
He wants them to know that
Connected.
It's a
I think
success story.
he's
It's
been
a
waiting.
success story, so we have to be a part of it.
yeah,
I like that.
He's
I
been
like
waiting for me to give him his credit that at some point in my life he helped me.
Yes.
But I'm not done.
You are not
so
done it.
I
So
want
today
to-
we collect our flowers by force from your hands.
Yeah,
Don't
so
do that.
I was just shocked. Like you come backstage and go like, take this money, make sure the people get to know I am here. So pick on me. Not in Ghana. People would rather take offense why you are picking on them. But this is the same industry Ghanaians keep comparing ourselves to. Nigerians will pick on their president, pick on their senators, pick on
Everybody.
their governors, pick on entertainment personalities. The jokes are around us. The jokes are around us. So if I cannot tell the jokes that is really what makes a comedian a creative person? Somebody who can tell real life stories into jokes. And every joke there is a victim. Mimi, if you get up right now and the guy behind this camera decides to pull this chair behind you, you have no idea, but you decide to sit. We'll all be anticipating for the moment you sit and fall. Try to sit and fall. To us, it's a joke. I don't think you'll be happy about it. Yes, so the victim of the joke is always not happy. Or the joke is always funny when it's not about you. But regardless, there should be a joke. And whoever is taking the joke is about should allow the joke to be a joke. Because one thing I know is anytime you oppose something like I don't like this, that's when people decide to do it more.
More to you.
I've seen jokes that have been left in the auditorium. It doesn't move past the auditorium. But when people decide to come on social media and make a rant about, hey, why did he even do it? Then it becomes a whole national conversation. That joke probably could have allowed it to slide and
Yeah.
nobody will even care
Know
about it.
about it, yeah. I agree with you. So let's learn to take jokes, but let's just be measured in our actions, because this first April thing, like you rightly said, a lot of people have been proper harmed by
April
this
Fool,
thing.
yeah, I know, by comedy shows.
Comedy
That's why
shows,
I think it's a personality thing. Yeah, if you know the personality of people, human beings, you can massage some things. Yeah, so there are some people with this borderline something. It's a type of personality. Yeah, those people don't. It's hard for them to let some things go.
Yeah.
The example that he made: if someone pulls a chair behind you, and without your knowledge you sit down, some people will laugh. Someone too in the audience will feel like
Why do you
Charlie,
do
you
that?
might have
Yeah, you hurt the person.
so
Yeah.
that person
looks
too will
like
find
something I
offense
would
in
do.
that
Yeah.
joke. Yeah, so it's a personality thing.
Yeah.
So your friend, I understand him in a way,
Yeah.
but you should just
Easy.
ease up a little.
maybe that's the point. Nobody is going to tell a joke. Nobody will ever
No,
tell
he
a
doesn't take a joke. He doesn't know how to take a joke. He knows.
And your
Watching
question,
this money, he can.
your question, when what's the name?
Want to draw the line?
Yeah. If the person doesn't, smile or laugh,
Funny
you know
people.
that that
You've
this
crossed the line.
yeah, you've crossed the line. Yeah. So if you put a chair in you two, Charlie, and you start laughing, you're like, okay, then you are okay with it. Yeah.
But by that time you've already executed
Yeah.
your intentions.
Yeah.
So I think I asked Lexi because he's been here longer. He has seen how some people react to these things, and I'm pretty sure that's also even shaped your thinking, and also reading the room, like you rightly said. You no longer just go and crack jokes. You read the room and understand who to be able to pick on and all of that. So your experience has taught you to do that. Now I'm gonna come to you. I don't know if you have ever had their experience, like you have been dealt with on April Fool's Day, so much so that you're like, nah, April Fool's are the way there. This is a Miami, like I have to do it to someone. Have you ever had that experience before?
Oh, I've done it to someone.
You were the
Yeah, it's like the person did it a year before, and I also did it a year after.
after. What
But
did they do to you?
She told me she's married.
That's what I've done it before.
So you see, and I also returned the favor.
That you are
Following
married.
year that you
Yeah.
got married.
Yeah, well, we had something to do. So,
Ah.
yeah, I have to back to back.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Was the
But
person
she
shocked?
forgot that she did it too.
Oh, yeah. And her,
Right.
her own, what makes it interesting, I didn't say funny, is she couldn't believe it. Yeah.
But me, I won't believe it.
And that is what, and that's what makes it funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you, as we day here, I come and see, those people when their mood swings come, they start posting something on TikTok. If it doesn't call you, meaning what
Yeah.
those nonsense.
Oh
Now,
no,
I,
it's not nonsense, please.
oh, I saw it. I said, hey, Hana teases. I know this.
Okay.
I tried. I said, oh, okay.
Put your name nearer.
I said me a demon. I was feeling like okay, so the that triggered all this. So I apologized. Went on a date amicably.
Hey, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kaswa date.
I mean, Kaswa.
So all of you live in Kaswa?
No.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. Now they say I'm the only person. He is an ex.
No.
No.
Lexis was in
Makati
Kaswa.
Valley.
Makati.
Do you know where it is?
Weja.
Good. Weja, if you want to affiliate it to the nearest 1,000 is what? Kaswa.
No.
Thank you very much.
Kaswa, there are about 5 or 6.
We don't care.
No.
You know something
I'm,
can happen
I'm
at-
close to Makati. Don't
I'm
do
a
that to
Salman.
Weja. Makati Valley. Hey.
Makati Valley.
Yeah.
Makati Valley it is. Makati Valley.
Oh, if you want the nearest.
No,
No,
nearest.
no nearest.
I live in East
Okay,
Legon
opposite
Hills.
in meaning.
That place is
Ashama,
Santo, Charlie. Santo.
But man,
The chief
Now-
of the place crying shock. It's my own Santo. Charlie.
But Lexi, you have something coming up.
Yeah, I
Let's
have
talk about
something
that.
coming
Let's
up.
talk about that. What's going on?
A full in April.
Yes.
So for you to be pranked, I think you should pay so that people will end up being the victim of the prank. Come around on the 4th of April. This is that Saturday at the College of Physicians and Surgeons. It's going for 200 Ghana cedis. I'm not the only one performing. We have Jacinta, Foster Romanos, Parrot Mouth, Kojo PJ, Jomo, and Leslie. And to give us some good music, we have Kwampa Band also coming. So it's not just comedy, we have good music too. And to buy your ticket, you just have to dial the short code *714 *800#. *714 *800#. The beauty of this thing is keep this short code because every event I do, that's my short code.
Oh.
Anytime you see that I am doing my own event, it is the short code you can buy your ticket from. So just dial *714 *800# and grab your ticket. It's 200 Ghana cedis. We don't have VIP, we don't have regular, we don't have a VIP. So who comes early gets to sit in front, and we are going to have a good time. Easter, I don't know where you are going. Some of you are planning to go to Kwewu. Some are planning to go to the Gomwa. I am telling you that you should leave some people behind because somebody needs to protect the house from armed robbery. Leave some people behind for them to come to my show so that after that they go back to your home to protect it. Thank you so much for the word so sweet. I appreciate you guys. Big shout outs to my sponsors, FVV Foods. When I mentioned their name, I lift myself a little bit. And a big shout outs to Kiss Condom for holding me down. When I mentioned their name, I lift myself a little bit. Another one to Asempa Fear Graphics. With them, a full bit.
FOB.
And Mr. Roland Corte of FVV Foods. When I mentioned his name, I lift myself a full bit. Mr. Asempa, when I mention your name, I lift myself a full bit. And to Eddie Banks Classics right here in East Legon. If you all want some cool outfit to wear, I can recommend a few for you. I lift myself
A big.
1.5 bed.
A full in April.
Yes.
It's coming up.
Come here. The College of Physicians and Surgeons. Some of you are asking where College of Physicians and Surgeons is at. Yeah, it's close to where the pit is, the National Cathedral. Some are climbing the mountains. We are close to the valley. So come to where the National Cathedral is.
Where the
It's
valley.
not too far from that place. It's a very beautiful auditorium.
Yeah, I
The
was
AC
there last
works, the carpets are cool, the
Yeah.
backdrop, everything. You love it in there, and it's just you and the comedian having an intimate time, enjoying some good jokes. And one thing about comedy shows is all the fine girls always show up for comedy shows.
Yes.
Oh
So
yeah.
if you are single, just show up on the night. If you are double, still show up. Who knows? And if you want that business affiliation, that big man you want to talk
Yeah.
to, come there. Probably you can link up with him and
Sure.
have a good time.
All right.
So a big thank you to MX24. When I mentioned their name, I think we should
Nah,
all
yeah.
lift ourselves
I
a
love
full
And
bit.
full
big.
bit. So while you're lifting yourself a full bit, Jeffta, are you on his bill or you have something else?
Yes,
to-
he's on a little bit.
a little bit. So we're going to be seeing
He's
you.
performing.
yeah,
he's
yeah.
performing.
Okay,
I have to say it
wonderful.
for the camera.
You have to say for what?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. A little bit.
Ojo, you're performing.
Yeah, I have.
He
a
will be
show,
performing
Yeah.
there too.
A
A little
A
bit.
little bit.
And
You have
on the
your own
18th,
event coming
so
up.
2
Yeah.
weeks after Lexi show, on the 18th of April, I'm doing TED Talks.
Yes.
TED Talks 2.0 at the College of Physicians and
Same
Surgeons. Yeah, the same venue. So this show, the first one was excellent.
Absolutely
Yeah,
phenomenal,
because comedians performing with presentation. Yeah, so it's one of a kind, and we are doing the second edition. So please come. And the presentations are ready. The slides are ready. So come and experience this one too.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we are mimicking TEDx. So those who watch TEDx,
TEDx,
yeah.
yes.
So we are doing the
To
same
make that
thing.
slides now.
Yeah, kita slides,
Hey,
yeah,
Fantastic.
presentation with our jokes.
Mhm.
Yeah, and with this one, tickets are going for 150 cedis regular, 250 cedis double, and 300 VIP. Yeah, so if you're a couple, you can get the 250 cedis. And if you are coming alone, 150 cedis or VIP. I'll appreciate it if you get the VIP. VIP is 300. And you can get the tickets with this short code star 714 star 129 hash. Star 714 star 129 hash. So come on the 18th of April and let's have fun. And also, I want to say a big shout out to my sponsors to Ready Milk Tea. Please, when I say your name,
The money come.
when I say your name, I also bow a little bit. And also, Asempa Fie, when I say your name, I bow
A little bit.
And AC Popcorn, when I say your name.
It's not funny. That's someone's business. AC popcorn, yes.
Pop it.
You pop
You
it
pop
a
it
little
a
bit.
little
Fruity
bit.
Quench a little
Little
bit.
bit.
And also Soul Impact family. When I say your name, I get up
A full bit.
Yes, please. And also everyone who is coming, I also say big shout out to you. When I see you all, I'll also bow to you a full bit.
okay,
A full bit.
A
Please
full bit.
come one, come all.
all.
And I love you all.
Thank you so much. So we're going to TED Talks on the 18th of April.
Mimi won't come.
Oh, yes, okay.
Mimi,
And then
Because
also
of that,
a little
that her
bit.
friend who is always offended.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
but
so-
Mimi has been coming to my show.
Don't mind this man. Like.
Let
will
Mimi
come.
media, you don't come to
So,
my show.
so the problem is that anytime Lexi has a show, I either I'm not in the country or have an event on
Flex.
the same day.
Not in the country.
Oh. And guys, thank you so much for
where-
coming. This I don't have anywhere to go. I'm around.
Then you'll be
Hello.
there.
I'll be there
A full bit.
I'll be there for me, guys. So please, I'm begging you. I'm going to be there for my Lexi. It's very unfortunate. Lexi is one of the few people I actually genuinely love in this industry, and I keep missing your events.
I
I'm so
love
sorry.
him too.
You love him too. But this is my time to shine. I'm telling him I love him. You cannot take
Okay.
part of my love.
It's a prank.
Mine is
It's a prank. It's a prank. Well, we have more coming up. Thank you guys so much for coming through. We have more coming up here on the show. Be right back after this.